Hi there and welcome to another session of business studies with me Vishwanath sir for the 11th standard. We are right now with a chapter called internal trade where we are focusing on wholesale trade where we finished with the characteristics of a wholesaler and now we are going to go to the services of a wholesaler. Now when we are doing the services of the wholesaler, we'll split it into two parts. The services to the manufacturers and the services to the retailers, okay, because he is a link between both the manufacturers as well as the retailers. Fine. So we go to the services of wholesalers, and wholesalers are basically a link, again as I repeat, between the retailers and the manufacturers and help both the manufacturers and the retailers in selling and distribution of products. The wholesaler provides time and place utility by making the products available at the right place at the right time. Okay. Now let's talk about the services of the services to the manufacturers which he gives. Number one, he facilitates large-scale production. Wholesalers collect small orders from numerous retailers and place the accumulated orders and make the purchases in bulk quantity. The large quantity orders enables the manufacturers to undertake large-scale production and enjoy the benefits of economies of scale. Okay, so the first point, which is a service to the manufacturer, he facilitates large-scale production. Next, bearing the risk. The wholesaler purchases the goods in his own names and takes the responsibility of storing, repacking, transporting goods to the retailers. Since the title of the goods transfers to the wholesalers, it relieves the manufacturers from the risk of the fall in the prices, theft, pilferage, change in demand, etc. So all these things are taken care by the wholesaler only. So he also bears the risk, and this is a very important aspect which enables the manufacturer to go ahead with further production. Third, he provides financial assistance because the manufacturers may sell the goods to the wholesalers either by advance or by cash on delivery. So this reduces the burden of the manufacturers because the wholesaler is paying to them promptly. Okay, coming to the next point, he also offers expert advice. Now what is the meaning of expert advice? Because he is directly in contact with the retailers. The wholesalers are in a position to correct and update information about the market in terms of customers' changing preference, competition from other companies, new products or latest development, etc. The latest market information enables the manufacturer to take timely action and meet the changing demands in the market. So when there is a change, the need for change is always there, and this has to be executed by the manufacturers. Otherwise, in relation to these products, the other products will do well in the market. Okay. Besides this, he also helps in the marketing function. The wholesalers through their retailers distribute the goods to millions of consumers across the country. They undertake the responsibility of promoting, selling and distributing the products. This helps the manufacturer not only to save on marketing costs but also enables them to concentrate on production. Okay, so they help in the marketing function also. Then facilitates continuity. The wholesaler provides orders on regular basis, facilitating the continuity of production activity throughout the year. Storage. The manufacturers usually plan their production cycle depending upon the orders placed by the wholesalers and deliver the goods when they are produced. The wholesaler stores the goods in their warehouse, and there is no need for the manufacturer to store the goods or to provide the storage facilities for the finished goods. So all of this is taken care by the wholesalers. So repeating the points where he has provided services to the manufacturers. Number one, facilitates large scale production. Number two, bearing risk, because everything to do with repacking, storing, and transporting the goods is done by the wholesalers to the retailers. Financial assistance, he pays the manufacturers on time, and sometimes even in advance. He gives them expert advice because he has a full knowledge about the market scenario and how it would deal, how he could deal with them. Okay, he also helps in the marketing function because he reaches out to millions of consumers who are spread across the country. They undertake the responsibility of promoting, selling and distributing the products. Then they also facilitate continuity and finally storage, which we also discussed before. Okay, so these are the services to the manufacturers. Now let us see what services he provides to the retailers. The wholesalers not only support the manufacturers in selling and distribution of goods, but they also offer important services to the retailers as well. Number one is availability of goods. Now if the goods are there, they sell well. If they sell well, the retailers will earn profits, and the retailers can keep a large variety of products because of the wholesaler. Okay, so and their stock gets exhausted also fast because it is good selling products. Coming to the point number 2 of the services to the retailers by the wholesalers, marketing support. The wholesalers undertake all the promotional activities to spread the awareness amongst the consumers. The wholesalers help the retailers after demonstration of the products and meeting the future clients with the retailers to build confidence in the product. The marketing efforts of the wholesalers help the retailers to increase the sales, especially for new products. Okay, then they also grant them credit for a certain period of time, and it becomes easier for the retailer with lesser working capital to execute this. Next, specialized knowledge. The wholesalers usually have expertise for a line of products and they understand the marketing demand. Due to their direct link with the manufacturers, the wholesalers have complete knowledge about the products produced, the technology which is used, the comparative advantage with reference to the competitors' products. Thus, the wholesalers provide them proper training facilities to the retailers for new products launched, update them with the latest technological changes, okay, advise strategies regarding the presentation and selling of the products, and also how it is to be sold to them. Coming to the next point, risk sharing. The wholesalers allow the retailers to buy in small quantity. The purchase of smaller quantity not only saves the storage cost but also reduces the risk of pilferage, obsolescence, price or demand fluctuation. So all these things are borne by the wholesaler rather than the retailer. Okay, so these are certain services which the retailer which the wholesaler helps the retailers. I'm just repeating the points again. Availability of goods. So whenever the retailer requires goods, it is available to him and he can sell it off to the customers in smaller quantities. Okay, in smaller quantity without maintaining high stock levels or blocking his working capital. Secondly, he gets marketing support, and marketing support comes by way of promotional activities which the wholesalers helps the retailers to demonstrate the product of and meet the future clients' requirements and see that they have high confidence in the products they sell. Also, he grants credit for a certain period of time to the retailers, which makes them sell the product faster and pay them off well. Specialized knowledge, the wholesalers usually have an expertise in the line of products. They understand the marketing demands. Due to the link with the manufacturers, the wholesalers have complete knowledge about the products and technology used, comparative advantage with reference to the competitors' products. Thus, the wholesaler provides them training to the retailers for new products, update technology changes, advise strategies, and regarding presenting and selling the products to the customers. Okay, and also risk sharing, because he saves the storage cost, and the retailers can buy from the wholesalers in small quantities. Okay, do go through the characteristics of the wholesalers and followed by the services, which is divided into services to the manufacturers and services to the retailers. Thank you so much. This is Vishwanath sir signing off.